Okay, so Python isn't a snake. Like, yes, it's named after one, but that's not what we're doing here today. We're not dealing with any reptiles, and we're focusing on building things instead. If you've ever opened up a coding tutorial and thought,
Yeah, this isn't for me.
you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Tyra Bunny, a software engineer who codes for fun, not just for work, and let's get into it. In this video, we're going to cover what Python actually is, just in regular English, and I'm also going to be discussing why it's the friendliest place for you to start your coding journey. Then I'm going to walk you through everything that's coming through the series every week so that way you're not caught off guard. By the way, we're not writing a full program today. This episode is just the what even is this episode before we dive into the whole series. We're starting from actual zero, like 00, and we're going to figure it out together. Okay, so what actually is Python? Python is a programming language, and all that means is that it's a set of instructions that your computer can understand. You type something, the computer reads it, and then the computer does a thing. That's the whole process. And what makes Python so good, especially for beginners, is that it basically reads just like English. I know a lot of people say that, but I want to give you some examples so that you can actually see it for yourselves. Like, look at this. It says name equals Pikachu. Print hello plus name. And then when we run it, it says hello to Pikachu. That's it. That's real code on real computer, and you probably figured that out before I even explained it. Compare that to some other programming languages where 2 lines looks like your cat walked across your entire keyboard. Python is just nicer looking. It's designed to be readable, and that makes it so much less overwhelming when you're first trying to figure things out. And it's also not like a baby language that you're going to outgrow. Python is the driving force between a lot of things like data science, machine learning, automation, and web development. Companies you've definitely heard of use it. You're not just learning like training wheels for coding. This is the real deal. And also the same concepts that you learn here, you can take to other programming languages as well. I want to do one more example so that way it feels real before we wrap up. Here we've got a starting Pokemon, its level, and its type. And we're putting a little sentence about it. So there's 3 things going on, 1 sentence coming out. And that's honestly the foundation of like most programs you'll ever write. Store some information, do something with it, and then share the result. That's the pattern. Variables, logic, output. We're going to build on this every week, and by the end of it, you're going to look back at this and be like,
Wait, was that it?
yes, that was it. I promise it gets way more interesting, but it doesn't get any scarier than this. Okay, so here's the full plan. This is what the series is going to look like. Every week, we're going to be discussing one new concept using Pokemon as examples, and I'm not going to assume that you know anything about the concept at all. By the time we get to the end of this series, you are going to have written your own program, something that you can actually share with people. And if you want to touch on some code before next week, I made something for you. It's called the Code and Chill Bundle, Start Coding in a Weekend. It's a beginner Python project that you can run right now in your browser without downloading anything. It's a quote generator based on what vibe you want. It's cute, it's simple, but it's also real code. There's a step-by-step breakdown of everything going on, a Python cheat sheet, and also a flowchart of what to do when you're stuck. The link is in the description below, and it's a good way to get a head start, and again, it's free. If you want to follow along with the series, and I really think you should because it's going to be fun, hit the subscribe and turn on the bell so that the next one actually pops up for you when it goes live. Variables are next week, and it's way more interesting than just the word variables makes it sound like. And that's it for today. You know what Python is, you've seen it actually run, and you know what's coming for the next weeks. We're going to build something with Pokemon, obviously. Shout out to everyone who subscribed since last week. I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious.